Hello, hello, hello. Grandma Prepper here, busy as always. I want you to see this. I'm a little covered, including my jeans, and including, oops, show you this side. This side's not so bad. And the floor. Oh, Jethro's helping to clean up. So I am putting seasonings into small Mylar bags. And the baking powder and the cornstarch attacked me. So I will put oxygen absorbers into whatever size I need. Or I mean into whatever seasonings need them. And I have the 100 for the, it's not focusing. But anyway, so I have the coffee done. Here's all the spices I have left to do. And these 2-gallon buckets, oh, I can't pick that up. It's got stuff, really heavy stuff in it. So anyway, but the 2-gallon buckets will get these items and they will get lids. I do have to do the research and figure out which spices I can put the oxygen absorbers in and which ones. But I'm excited. I'm getting it done. It's a little bit of a, it's time consuming and it's a little tedious, but I'm totally okay with that. So, it's been a bit of an eye-opener for me. I had purchased some quart size, let me turn. So I purchased some quart size mason jars and I don't know why. I needed the pint and I thought that the quart size were the size of the pints. So I have all of these quart size and I don't know what to use them for. I'm probably just gonna do a lot of meat. So here's all the empty bags of sugar, flour, salt. I just kept pretty much one of each and I wrote on the bags, and let me see if I can see somewhere here. I wrote next to the barcode. Well, I must have accidentally thrown out the wrong ones, but on the barcode, I had written how many of that specific bag I had so that I could scan it and enter it into my inventory system. So anyway, I just wanted to give you guys a little tour of my prep station for filling my bags. I use this little table or I guess it's an island is what they call it. I use that and my dining room table for filling them. And my favorite pen to write with, the fine tip, it died on me. So I started using this blue one, and I know from experience that over time that the ink will eventually die. It'll go away, it'll eat through the paper. So I'm gonna have to go upstairs and get my other one. So anyway, yeah, and I gotta get cleaned up. I'm a little powdered. All right, and we're gonna go back upstairs and get those oxygen absorbers into those 5-gallon bags. I mean, excuse me, 5-gallon buckets, and get those buckets stacked. We'll be back again. Alrighty, hey, we are back in the Prepper Pantry, and I am adding oxygen absorbers to all of these buckets. Now remember, I packaged not a whole lot, but a few buckets with the Mylar bags with only a month's supply in each of the Mylar bags. Now, that's for ease of use when I retire. Every prepper has a different reason to start, and you know, the reason that I keep prepping and not worry about the cost of prepping is that I look at it as my investment into my future. So having these set up and ready to go for after I'm retired, it's great. I can just grab a bucket, grab what I need, and go. So I'm adding oxygen absorbers just in case the seal is not going to hold. And yes, I'm adding 2,000 because there are 5-gallon buckets. And yes, everything's sealed just fine. But later, just in case they didn't seal all the way, I've made some really good progress. Behind me, I've got 3 shelves put into the snack cupboard and all the snacks back on them, and instead of piled on top of each other, they are actually side by side and in front of each other. That way I've got room to add more. There was something else I was going to tell you too. Oh yeah, funny story. I was actually going to do this. I was actually going to put this video out last weekend or Monday, whichever was the case. And funny story, I thought I hit the record button, but clearly I had not hit the record button. I got done and there was no video. And thankfully I had lots more buckets to fill, and I still have a lot more buckets to fill. So I could show you this process in case you didn't know. Normally, a person would use a 5-gallon bucket, a 5-gallon bag, fill the 5-gallon bag with whatever food, rice, flour, etc., and then put the oxygen absorber in the bag, seal the bag, and then seal the bucket. But I'm doing things a little bit differently because I'm going to be retiring and using this food to eat while I'm retired. So it's important to me that it be prepared and stored this way. And I don't know if I told you guys or not, but I was having trouble with my seals for my Mylar bags. They weren't sealing properly, and it turned out they were sealing just fine. What was happening was that I was putting the Mylar bags in boxes when they were full, and then putting more Mylar bags on top of them. And oh my goodness, let me grab one. These are really, really stiff and pokey, and they almost give me a paper cut. And when they dig into the skin and they hurt. They were slicing the bags up in here. When I was putting them in, this was slicing the lower bag. So that's how I ended up with bags that didn't seal. Well, thankfully, I just had the bright idea of just ironing the bag, and it worked. It sealed them right up. I was very happy. So here are 10 more that are all ready to go in the closet. Now, I have been a busy little beaver for the last couple hours. Not only did I get these 10 filled and now sealed, but I also got this closet next to me emptied. As far as my crafting, now my daughter's crafting is still in there. So I'm going to give you a quick tour real quick. There's quite a lot I wanted to show you, but I haven't gotten it done yet. So that's going to have to wait. So here we go. A little tour. So I got those 3 shelves installed and cleaned things up quite a bit, made them more manageable. I do need to stick another shelf up there, and that shelf, voila, is right there. So this corner right here had boxes of jean material, and back here was just more scrapbooking, and now it's empty. Ooh, I will be moving those 10 that I got done already. There's 9 against the wall and 1 hidden down there. I'll be getting these 10 behind the door, and then I just sealed another 10, and I'm doing it by 10s because my oxygen absorbers come in 10s. So I've got that done. Oh, thank goodness. And then I have another 10 that I need to do. There's 3 right there that are full and ready to be sealed, but I don't want to open the oxygen absorbers until everything's in buckets. But there's a lot downstairs. I am putting spices in Mylar bags, as I showed you. So those are going to go in the 2-gallon buckets, and I don't need to put oxygen absorbers in the buckets themselves. So, I mean, I didn't need to put oxygen absorbers in these either. I'm just being a little paranoid and a little OCD. So anyway, my labels, as you can see, are coming off. And yes, I did get more buckets filled again, and more stuff put away in other places. But I went and got permanent labels, and I guess these ones that I used were removable and I didn't realize it. So I am going to redo those with the permanent ones. Those are removable, so clearly I won't be using them. Those are removable too. I bought some that are not removable. I don't know where they went. So anyway, we're going to do a little bit more of a tour, and my room is quite crazy. I still don't have the shelf liner installed up there yet. There's a few more shelves I want to add, like up there. I need to divide that into 2 different shelves, and then over in the other unit, that's just like it, the IKEA pack system, I still need to put a couple shelves in there too. So I am not going to stick that in there until up there until I have those shelves installed. The thing that I wanted to show you was that I started organizing Remember I said I bought those Dollar Tree baskets? I don't know if you can see real well. Let's see if I can add some light to this. No, that didn't add light. Anyway, and I just put my gravy packets and taco seasoning packets in that. So, and right now that's all I have different in here. I did bring some more stuff up from my working pantry, but it's not a lot. Oh, here's the permanent labels. There we go. Permanent labels. Those are what I'm going to use to relabel those bins. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. I am just kind of stuck. So this is what it looks like for the moment. And I've decided that I'm pretty much keeping it the way that it is. I obviously there's shelves that are currently empty, but they won't be for long. I have things to put on these 5 shelves that are pretty well empty. I've got cleaning supplies and cooking material, cooking stuff, and I don't know. I'm exhausted now. I'm sorry. I'm making no sense probably. So, and I ran out of room in my garage for paper towels. So my paper towels will probably go up there. I've got a ton of them in my room still. And, yeah, I'm making progress. I'm happy. So this is where I need to put a shelf up there. This unit needs one more so that I can separate these a little bit better, and add more. But I want to get some of my 4 Patriot stuff up here. All of that's in a different closet downstairs, and I need to empty that closet. And when I tell you I've got seeds for years, I'm not kidding. I have seeds for years. These are the Food for Patriots survival seeds. They're Liberty Seed Vault. And I gave one to my mom, and I've given them to pretty much everybody. And they are really good. They grow very well. I was very impressed. So I still have those 3 sugars to reseal. They didn't, you can't put oxygen absorbers in them. And try as I might, I didn't get much of all the air out. So I got to reseal those again. And the 3 buckets that they're going to go in are right there. And then that tote in the back, the black one, that's my personal protection equipment for work and a little bit for home. And under that is one of those huge buckets, and it's filled with sugar. So I need to go to the store and get some more buckets, because I need to get those in these buckets and get them dealt with. So anyway, I hope y'all are having a great night and you enjoy yourselves. Thank you so much for watching. I really, really, really appreciate you. Take care. Bye-bye.